What's up, guys? This is the Vinyl Casket, home to lamest taste. My name is Nick. You can check out the YouTube channel at the Vinyl Casket, all one word. You can subscribe, like, and comment for much, much more. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We do crazy stuff on this channel, bro. Weekly comic book reviews, trailer reactions, TV and movie reviews. And with that being said, we're doing episode 6 of She-Hulk, which premiered September 22nd, 2022. This is She-Hulk Attorney at Law, the Disney Plus original MCU TV show. Runtime 29 minutes. Every episode is about 30 minutes. This episode is titled Just Jen. I think it's a good episode. Do I believe that the 6 out of 8 episode series should be having a plot? I guess it develops the plot, but basically it was like a breakaway episode, right? She goes on her own to a wedding, like her best friend from high school invites her to a wedding, and she wants to show up as She-Hulk, but then she's all embarrassed that She-Hulk's there. She goes back to Jen. Everyone's giving her a hard time, basically bullying her. And then Titania, again, shows up somehow to give her a hard time, pushing her around. Jen's drunk. She's beating up Jen. Finally, Jen turns back into She-Hulk and beats the crap out of her. And then everyone loves She-Hulk at the end. She confesses a bunch of stuff to this guy. They have some kind of relationship. It's cool. We have her best friend back in, I'm not sure what city they're in, but back where they are at the lawyer's office with like one of her coworkers, do a case where this guy who's immortal and he's being sued by all these past wives because he married them, did all this stuff with them, then faked his death because he can't die, and then walks away, and then they're stuck with all the bills and the kids and that. So everyone's suing him, and they do that all. That was a cool subplot. I like that. And then the rest of the episode is just, pretty much just a really good fight scene. We get to see She-Hulk wearing dresses that go back to normal on her when she's Jen, and then stretch when she's She-Hulk without changing and can go back and forth. That was really cool. Out of the last episode when she met the clothing designer, that was sick. We also find out more about these guys that are hunting She-Hulk and trying to get her blood. This big lab of guys hunting her down with, I guess they have some kind of special needle, probably adamantium, that's gonna vibranium or adamantium. If they use this as a reason to introduce adamantium into the MCU, which I don't think it's been talked about yet, but if they use that as a way to bring that metal into the Marvel Universe as a way to pierce the Hulk's skin, that would be really cool, because then it would give us an excuse to see someone use Weapon X, Wolverine to fight the Hulk or She-Hulk. So that's really interesting and a good development in the plot line. CGI was fine. I'm enjoying this stuff. I want to see her costume. She got a costume. We have 8 episodes. We're on episode 6, and we get like a plot break. 2 episodes left. Is it going to lead to like another series, another season? I would love another season. I would love this to be a reoccurring thing. But I don't like that they do 6, 8. I want a 12 episode season. 15 maybe. But 12 episodes are fine. 30 minutes long is fine. There's a lot of credits. It's basically a 20-minute episode, 25-minute episode. I'm okay with it. Like, I like this show. And if it's a way to get Daredevil in, do the lawyer thing where they fight crime together, introduce the Defenders, the Fantastic Four. She's been on all these different teams. Like, it's very easy to like use her as a way to introduce all these various topics, and I think that would be a really cool thing to see. I think that's all I really have to say. Out of 5, this episode was a 3.5. Pretty solid though. I do like the subplot. I wish that it would have happened in episode 4, maybe 3, but I understand that her coming to terms with her being She-Hulk took all those episodes, right? Because last episode, she had the whole lawsuit, try to steal her name, made her, she had to convince everyone that she loved it, and she herself figured out that she loved it. And the plot line of all those guys using them to humiliate her to win the case happened the episode before that, with the dating and learning to be She-Hulk. And so, every episode so far has played its role, has done what it needed to do. So I don't think we could have moved this episode any further, because she had to come to terms with being She-Hulk, being comfortable in her body for this subplot to make sense, and her to wear the dress and do the thing and fight her and all this stuff. In order for any of that to make sense, all that other stuff had to have happened already. So episode 6, I guess, makes sense. I just wish it was a 10, 12 episode season, because then I wouldn't be mad. If it was a 12 episode season and season 6 has the plot break, right? Where this subplot episode kind of just shows She-Hulk being She-Hulk and having fun. Cool. But it's necessary to see that, but it was also, for all those 5 episodes to lead up to that, it was necessary for us to get that. It wouldn't make sense if she was comfortable in one episode, but then we went back to the plot of her not being comfortable. It wouldn't have made sense. So it has to be here, but I'm mad that the season's not longer, because if the season was longer, if there were 6 more episodes after this point, I would be perfectly okay with it. Once again, this is the Vinyl Casket, all one word on YouTube, the Vinyl Casket, where you can subscribe, like, and comment for much, much more. You can also hit the bell and leave a comment about how you felt about this episode. Do me a favor, also, stay lame.